Hey guys, welcome back to another Textile Outdoors video. Recently, a couple videos ago, one of our subscribers actually commented and asked for a fishing tackle arsenal video. We promise that video is coming soon. We will be doing that. Cody's got to do a little bit of organization. I mean, he's got stuff just thrown in his bag right now, stuck to the bottom, and he can't even get out. So we will be doing that video. But the archery season is coming up here very soon. So we've been getting ready, preseason archery here lately. We've been shooting our bows, getting some of our stuff organized and getting it ready. So we thought, hey, some of you guys might be interested to see what we use and what we're taking out into the woods on a daily basis in the archery season. So today we're going to be showing you all of everything that we can as far as our archery equipment goes. And we hope you guys enjoy the video, and we hope you guys go check out some of the companies that we'll be telling you guys about today.
There's one. There's one.
Doubled up. We doubled up.
Got him.
No! No! No!
George.
Alright guys, I'm up first today. I'm going to be showing you my archery arsenal here. So if you follow me over here, this is kind of the fishing section in the garage, but this is where we keep the tree stands and climbing sticks. So these are the sticks we use. They're big game climbing sticks. I really like them because they're tall and there's a lot of steps on them. And you just snap these together and they go together with this little pin. And all you gotta do, they have these that kind of latch onto the tree and you strap them on and you're ready to go. So I really like those sticks. Me and Dad both use the same sticks and the same stands. I'm getting ready to order a couple of these muddy stands up here you're getting ready to see. So up here's the stands. The climber is Dad's. He likes using the climber. I prefer a lock-on. So that lock-on right there is the Muddy Boss XL. I really like it because it has a giant platform and it has a pretty comfortable seat. So if you're doing an all-day hunt, you're not going to break your back sitting in a metal uncomfortable seat. So follow me over here. We'll take you to the hunting section. And we have the closet over here. We built this so we can kind of keep all our hunting clothing and all the accessories in one confined area. So in here we got these right here. I use these. You screw them into the tree and it's just a hook. You can hang whatever you want on here. I use the small one for my backpack, and you can twist these and make them go wherever you want so you can hang your stuff wherever you need. I use the bigger one for my bow, so it has kind of a wider range of movement, so you can get the bow exactly where you need it, so you can grab it and make the most minimal amount of movement whenever a deer's coming in. So I like those. This right here, great doe urine. This is actually pure doe urine. We can't use this in where we hunt. It's illegal. We have to use synthetic. But this is made by Nose Down Scents, one of our sponsors. We'll leave a link in the description below. Go check them out and get you some yourself. They make synthetics. They make pure doe urine like this. They make all kinds of stuff, cover scents, everything you can think of. So they're a great brand. Don't forget to check them out. And onto the broadheads I use. I use Schwacker broadheads. That's what they look like right there. They have this rubber band. They are mechanical. A lot of people don't like mechanical broadheads. They say they fail and don't open sometimes, but I've never had a problem with them. So here's what they look like when they open up. They have a 2-inch cut, and that's big enough that if you hit a deer anywhere near vital, it's pretty much guaranteed to kill it. So every time you buy a pack of Schwacker broadheads, you get one of these practice broadheads with it, so you can put that on your arrow and shoot it with your field tips to make sure everything's shooting perfectly great, perfectly fine, and exactly like it did with field tips. So I think that's it from in the closet here. Got hunting boots, of course. I wear these muck boots. I like them because they're high, and springtime, early archery, they're snakes. And if you're wearing low boots, I don't know. I just feel safer with higher boots.
Pretty comfy too.
Yeah. So that's it for in there. Next, come over here. Got my bow. I keep it in this Plano case.
Let's save that for last.
Okay, we'll save that for last. come over here. This is my scent bin. I keep all my cloth material things that I can in this bin so everything stays scent free. Because one big thing with archery season is scent. And I mean the deer aren't in rut yet, so they're kind of, when they're in rut, they're not thinking straight. They're thinking about mating. So when they're in early archery, they're thinking straight. Think about scent. If they smell you, they're going to be scared away. So I keep everything in this bin here. And first thing here, scent killer. Best stuff in the world. Spray that on your boots when you go in. We spray all our clothing down and hang it on a line about the week before archery season. Make sure it kills all the scent. Next thing in here is a thermocell. These things are a lifesaver. The worst thing is to be sitting in a stand, and early archery season, it can be pretty warm. Worst thing to be sitting in a stand and bugs be all over you. You draw back your bow and there's bugs flying in your eyeballs and your ears, and it just sucks. These things have a 15 feet radius, and I love them. I get these dark earth scent pads that go in there. They keep the bugs away, and they're also cover scent for the deer. So that's that. Next thing, my hunting bag. This is a mossy oak day pack. I like it because you hang it on your tree stand and the zippers go the whole way down, so you can have it hanging open like that and reach in there, grab whatever you need. Got a grunt call in here, headlight for on the way out. Keep a water bottle in here. And I also keep some paper towels and gut gloves, because you never know when you're going to need that. And a drag rope. So these pockets open up in the front here. Keep an extra grunt call, gut knife for when you shoot that trophy. Next pocket, extra face mask. Now me and Jacob like to use the face paint, but sometimes, I don't know, just in case. Keep it in there just in case. So next thing in the bag, you come to clothing, and this is our Huntworth stuff. This here is a face mask for whenever it's cold. That's not going to happen in early archery season, but when you get into late archery season, you're going to want some warmth. It's fleece inside, and Huntworth's a great brand. I love them. I've been using this for a long time, and I mean, it's just great. Next thing, we got our Huntworth clothing. You've seen us wear this in turkey season this year. It's lightweight, works great for early archery. We're gonna get ready and put an order in for some heavier clothing for late archery and rifle season. So
we're also gonna get some. They make a lightweight like jersey, like hoodie thing. That's pretty cool too. We're gonna pick up one of them for early archery season as well.
Mm-hmm. And they're a great brand. We'll leave a link in the description below. They're one of our sponsors, good friends over at Huntworth. So go check them out. Next thing we got in here, we got some, some gloves, heavier gloves. And one of the most important things in my eyes in archery hunting is your harness. A lot of people don't wear them, and I think they're stupid because these things can literally save your life. You fall out of a tree and you're up there like 20 feet. That's about where we go, 20 feet. That can be lethal. So I use a muddy harness. I really like this. It's pretty comfortable. It's pretty easy to put on. And it's got all kinds of things. You can hook your binoculars here. Use them, hook your grunt calls, whatever. So that's the harness. Comes with a lineman's rope. So when you're hanging your sticks or whatever, you're attached to the tree at all times. And it also comes with a strap that goes around the tree to hook your harness to. So if you would somehow fall, then you're hooked to the tree. So we also got some miscellaneous old clothing in there, but I won't get into that stuff today. So now the motor of the whole system here. Got the bow. I keep it in this Plano case. It's hard, protects it. It's in the back of your truck. It rolls around a little bit, it won't hurt it. So I shoot the Hoyt Power Max, and this is it right here. I bought this probably 3 years ago now, and I love it. I'm super, super happy with it. It's a great bow. I'm pulling 70 pounds on it, and I mean that's plenty for deer. It's just all around, I just love this bow. I have a quiver comes with it. I use that while I'm going into the woods. I usually take it off while I'm sitting in the stand just because when you pull up, it's kind of a lot to look at. So I take that off, and so it's just a bare bow and your arrow. Got my release in here, using a True Fire release. Got my arrows. I usually use these mossy oak arrows, but the other day me and Jacob were out shooting target and pulled the arrow out. I don't know what happened, but it snapped off. So I don't know what's up with that, but usually these arrows are pretty good. It must have just been a factory default or something like that. So I use mossy oak, and I used to use these Carbon Express Mutinies right here. They're a little bit lighter, but since I went up in poundage on my bow, I started using the heavier arrows. So I'm gonna get around to buying a couple more of these mossy oaks, and that's what I'll be shooting this season. So that's kind of everything I use for archery season. Kind of give you an all-around view. So I'll get on to Jacob's.
So that's going to wrap it up for Cody's portion of the video. And we're going to get right into mine here. So I'm going to start off with my clothing that I'll be wearing this year. Especially in the archery season there, beginning of archery, it's going to be not as cold. So I'll be wearing some lightweight gloves here. All this gear here I'm wearing is from Huntworth, just because we like their camo and it's high quality gear for a good price. Then we got the quarter zip here that we wore in turkey season. We're picking up that jersey, like I said earlier in the video, that we'll also be wearing, but we also probably will wear that a little bit. Then we got the Huntworth lightweight pants here. These are great. They're stretchy and you can get around in them real easy, so we love those pants. And then we got this Huntworth hat. I think we're gonna pick up a nose down scent hat that I'll be wearing, but I probably will wear this every once in a while, who knows. Next thing we'll get into here is just a little bit of accessories and stuff that you don't essentially need to hunt, but it's a good idea to have them when you're out in the woods. So we'll get out my first here, my rangefinder. This is a Halo XL 600 rangefinder. I actually really like this rangefinder. It's budget friendly, and what I like about it is it gives you an AI distance, which is basically a distance that incorporates the angle as well as how far you are away from it. So if you're standing level with something, it'll give you that distance, but if you're at an angle, and it'll tell you the exact distance you are with the angle. Another thing we got here is some these are my binoculars, Vortex binoculars. They are the Crossfire HD, I think they're called. These are really, Vortex is a high quality brand, and these are very high quality binoculars, and they're great. I tested them out in late last year season when I first got them, and they're great. And they're it's nice that has this case, and you can easily bring it in and out of the woods and wear it on you all the time while you're hunting. Next thing we got here is we'll show you some of my scents. We got some Bio Buck made by Nose Down. I love this Bio Buck stuff for making mock scrapes. I've actually got some deer on trail cam at some of the mock scrapes I've made with this Bio Buck. Another thing I got here is some vanilla cover scent from Nose Down. Their cover scents come in a 4-ounce bottle, and their urines and synthetic scents and stuff like that, they'll come in a 2-ounce bottle. So this is a 4-ounce bottle of the vanilla cover scent. It's just the first cover scent I picked up. I'm definitely going to pick up a bunch of different synthetic urines and a couple different cover scents too. They make some corn, molasses, apple cover scents. There's a couple more out there too. I hear the corn's really good for you guys that can use bait piles. The corn, gives it more of a sweet corn smell. Corn doesn't have a very strong odor, as you know, so that sweet corn stuff does help out if you are hunting over a bait pile, which we can't do here in our neck of the woods, but some of you guys out there I know can. Next year we'll get into my tree stand. As you can see here, it's a Muddy Boss stand. This is not the Boss XL that Cody uses. This is just the normal Boss, so the platform is not as big, but it gets the job done. And these Muddy stands are made out of a real solid, durable material. which I really like. This will be my first year actually using the stand because I've always just hunted out of a traditional ladder stand here on my property. But since me and Cody are going to be trying to get permission on different properties and try to be hunting on public land a little more, we wanted a more portable stand for the archery season and for rifle season if we need it. Next thing here, I'll get into my sticks. These are the Hawk. I forget the name of the sticks, but I'll leave it. I'll tell you right here in the screen somewhere. But I went with the Hawk sticks because I think they're a little more higher quality than the Muddy sticks, and they're not too heavy. And what I like about these sticks that I picked up is that they actually don't have the steps that close and shut by themselves, so I won't accidentally close them or something. So I like that about them, that I'm not accidentally gonna, close or shut a stick when I'm trying to get in or out of the stand by accident and, accidentally make a mistake while I'm up there. Next thing here I'll show you is my arrows I've been shooting lately. These are the Carbon Express Game Slayer arrows with the 350 spine. I've been shooting a little heavier of an arrow since my bow is a 70-pound draw. But I really like these arrows so far. They've been shooting pretty accurate. I'm definitely going to be trying out some other arrows, picking up some different kinds. I think I want to pick up those mossy oak arrows that Cody has. He likes them a lot, and they're not too expensive, so I'm going to try some of them, try out some other arrows. So we'll make it a final decision closer to season. But these so far have been shooting pretty well, and I like them. Next here, we'll show you my release. I use a true ball release. There's nothing too fancy about it. It straps onto your hand there, and it's just the normal trigger. It's tested up to 100 pounds, so it's good for my 70-pound bow. I really like this release so far. It hasn't given me any problems, and it has a good spring system, so that right when you immediately start pulling that thing back, it opens. So finally here, I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Actually, I am. I'm just using I'm just using the harness that comes with the stand here that I got. It's a very important part of hunting if you're hunting in a lock-on stand. It's very not smart to not be wearing one of these things up there, so we highly recommend you guys go out and pick up a safety harness if you are hunting in some type of stand like that. Next here, I'll show you my quiver. This is a Montec G5 quiver. It's really nice. I'm not going to be shooting the Montec G5 broadheads, but I just picked up the quiver because my local bow shop had it, and it actually is a really nice quiver, and I think it only can hold 4 arrows on there, but that's totally fine with me. I usually only carry in 1 arrow knocked up and then 2 arrows in the quiver, so I'm pretty happy with this quiver so far. It hasn't given me any problems, and I really like it. It seems high quality. Another thing that's nice about this quiver is it comes with this thing here that can screw into the tree, and you can attach the quiver to the tree, because me and Cody usually don't hunt with our quiver on when we're up in the stand, so it'll be nice to take the quiver off and hang it on the tree with this thing. It's pretty slick. All right, so now, oh, I forgot the backpack. I gotta show you the backpack. It's nothing fancy. It's just this normal redhead backpack. It's pretty cheap. Gets the job done. Like it a lot. I think it was a gift from one of my grandparents, so I was happy with it. That's just what I use in and out of the woods, for carrying in grunt calls, stuff like that, gloves, knives, scents, and stuff like that. It's just nice to, have something to carry in all your stuff. All right, so now we're finally going to get into the bow. I use a Hoyt Charger. I really like this bow so far. The let-off's pretty good on it. I use a fuse sight, QAB or QAD release. Nothing too fancy about it. I mean, it's just a normal bow. I got the tube on there with my peep sight. It's been shooting pretty well for me. I haven't harvested a deer yet with it. I've never actually hunted with a compound in the woods. I've always just hunted with crossbows. So this will be my first year hunting with a compound, but I have been target shooting with it and stuff, and I've really liked it so far. I might get the strings changed out here soon and cables, but I'm not sure yet, but we'll see when we get closer to season if I really want to do that or not. Obviously not going to do that right before the season if I would, but Me and Cody are both Hoyt guys. We really like the Hoyt bows. He shoots a Power Max, I shoot the Hoyt Charger. So far, got no complaints with it. It's a pretty good bow. So you guys can go check it out if you want to. So that's it for all the archery gear here for me. Cody already showed you his. So we'll definitely be leaving some links down in the descriptions for you guys to go check out some of our sponsors here, some of the stuff we use, and we'll get right into the outro.
Guys, that's going to wrap up the video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you can go check out some of the stuff we used here. We left some links in the description for some of the stuff we used. A lot of the companies are great companies. We're very satisfied with their stuff. So I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram at Texas Hall Outdoors, and we'll catch you next time
On Texas Hall Outdoors.